Okay, I'm back. And it's now for part 2 of making origami harp. How to make another origami harpy part 2. And I'm doing this as a 2-parter instead of the 9-parter, which is currently on YouTube now. So to show that I could do that, and also show that I can do all of this without looking at Dynugian's book while making this one. Earlier I looked at the book in terms of changing the Medusa steps into harpy steps. Now I'm doing the same steps, but I'm doing it without looking at the book while I'm doing it. And also to do it as a 2-parter instead of a 9-parter. So see, this is where I left off. This is the front of the origami harpy. You see the face there, and you did a nice job on the face. Lift it up there, you see the underside with the pointy paper breasts. So that's the front side, and that's the back side. So you can go back to part 1 if you haven't looked at part 1 to see how I made this. But see, this is how it looks from the back. See, this is how it looks from the back. And this is how it looks from the front. And this is how it looks from the side view. And here it is from the other side view. Okay, so now I'm going to put this. See, I'm going to put this figure here aside. And we're back to the origami diamond, which I'm going to turn into the legs. Okay, so here's the origami diamond, and turn it around here. I tend to make sure it's this paper point that's on the inside. This point is facing up when I start. See, so you see how I push this flap down. See, it's like this. Now, how make this diamond. You again see in the part 1. You see in the part 1 how to make the origami diamond, and just do it the same way for making this one. So you see it's identical. It's the same origami diamond as the red one in the how to make another origami harpy part 1. So now in part 2, see. So right now you see I took this flap and I pushed it down. That's the first thing to do. So this corner, this thing is on the top. See, this point is up here. So this is the right direction. Now I turn it towards me. I'm going to take the scissors. And see, I'm going to take a scissors. See, I'm going to cut. I've done this before, the back legs of the origami centaur. And origami applies to a number of other 4-legged figures. See, you cut. See, cutting a slit at a diagonal. The diagonal is similar to this edge of this paper point. So it's like going in the same direction as this. It's like parallel to it, practically. So one on this side and one on this side. So I'll take the scissors, and I'm cutting through all the layers of the paper when I do that. So let's see, first I'm going to do it here, and then I'll show you the cut. So first, one cut. There, I just did it. See the slit? See the slit there? And I'm going to do the same thing, of course, on the other side. See? This here, all of this here is going to be the underside of the underside of the figure. So anyway, so I cut a slit here. I'm going to cut another slit along here in the same direction, and it's like parallel. It's like going in the same direction as this fold here. So we're the same thing now on the other side. See, I'm doing it the same way. Right, I cut through all the layers. See? So see, it looks like this, and see, the points can come out like that, and you've got this point here on the top. So now I turn it towards me. Well, see, I can fold it towards you. See, this again, all of this here is the underside. So you see, I start folding this in like this. You see? See, I'm folding that inward. I'm going to do the same thing with the other piece. I fold it towards the middle, towards the center, and fold them in like that. So this is the underside of it, and this is how it looks from this side. See? See, I just folded those flaps inward. Okay, see. Now I'm going to take these flaps here. I start moving them up, and I've done this with other 4-legged creatures. Although this harpy is a two-legged creature, but it's the same idea, like doing the back legs of the origami sphinx, the origami centaur. So I start first folding these up. And I have this little tiny space that's here from this cut to here. So I fold up like that. We'll do the same thing with the other flap, see? I'll turn it towards me to make sure I'm doing it right. See? So this is a step used in how to make the back legs of origami centaur and origami sphinx. And I use the same steps for making the back legs of the lion back legs for my origami griffin, where I change the top half of origami deer to make an eagle front half. So it starts out, in doing these legs for the harpy, it starts out with these flaps going upwards. See? It first starts out that way, then I change it. So first, so you see, these flaps were down, and then I move them up. See, so it looked like that. Now, I'm going to take it and fold it in half with the cut pieces on the underside. See? Folding it in half like that. See? And again, you try to, make it all as even as you can. But see, now I'm going to make the change I make here is I pull these points out of the legs, I pull them downwards. So I'm going to take this flap, see right there I'm pulling this down, see, I'm pulling it downward like that, see how it's going down? So move it back towards me. And I'm going to do, of course, the same thing to the other side, this side. You just start pulling them down. This is for making the legs that stand up, to make the figure an upright standing figure. It's not a four-legged figure, it's a two-legged figure. See? So you see I'm pulling down. Again, I do a little adjusting as I go. But see now you're ready. See how it already stands up already? Already it's standing up. So you see that shows you that's the right idea. Now I'm folding another point down, just to make the crease at first. Just to make the crease. See? Now of course I'm thinking of just how I want the figure to look when it's completed. So see there. See, I just fold this flap down just to make the crease that would become the inside reverse fold. I'll do the same thing with this side. See? And again, I make little changes as I go along, but that's the idea. Okay? So first this flap is up here, and I fold it down. I turn around here. This was like this. I folded it down. See? Now I'm going to turn that into an inside reverse fold. So I open it up, and using the same creases, I push it down. See? I just did that inside reverse fold. See, it was like that, and I pushed it down in there using the same creases. See? See how it's now, see how the legs are forming? In a standing upright position rather than the position for a four-legged creature. This is for a two-legged creature, so I make that change. See? Again, I came up with that in taking the back legs of the centaur and making that change to make upright bird legs. So you see how that's looking. See? Now I'm going to fold this part. I'm going to fold this lower half of the leg. This lower half here, I'm going to fold this forward, and that's to further give the, see I'm folding that inward, and I'm folding it down, see, so I'm folding it inward, it's like I'm folding it inward, and it's actually just folding it out, see. The idea is to get that animal bird leg shape. See? So it looks like this. See how that's changing? And I do the same thing. Do the same thing here. Do the same thing. I push this forward in the lower half of the leg. Again, it's like an inside reverse fold. There, see? See right there, see? See how the shape, see? So see it's shaped like this on this side, and then I turn it around, and it's shaped like this on this side, see? And you see it does have the stance. Now the tail I'm going to crimp backwards so that it leans back on its tail. See, otherwise it's just going to fall over like that. So I'm going to do that with the tail soon, but I'm still doing the legs first. See? So I'm going to take the points. I'm going to take these 2 points and crimp them to come forward for the bottom of the bird feet. See? It's like pushing in. It's like crimping them in just to make it come out. There, see? See, I just did it there, see? Right there. I push that inwards at a diagonal. I'm just pushing it in, see? Where I just pushed it in, see? You see it form, see now it forms, see how it forms the foot there. So now I'll do the same thing with the other side. I'll do the very same thing. I'm taking the paper point, here, and I'm just taking it and pushing in. It's like making this little crimp fold just to get that bird-like foot shape. Okay, see there I did it, see? It's like this point was pointing, was pointing downwards. And it's like I'm pushing it in to make it push upwards, see? Seeing how it's getting more and more. You get that animal shape in there, the animal, see? And then finally, this is a small detail, but it gives the leg a little more dimension. I just fold in. I'm folding these. See, I'm pulling these edges inwards. See? That makes the leg thinner still, like a bird leg. See? I folded that in. So I'm going to take this other flap and we'll do the same thing. It's just folding them inwards. So that gives a front to the leg and gives it more dimension. And it just, there, see? It looks like that, you see. See, now it looks like that. See how it looks like that from the front. See? It's just little details like that. See, again, I can fuss with those details a bit. Again, you adjust as you go along. So I'll do the same thing. What I did here, I'm going to do here. What I did here, I'm going to do along here. It's just folding in these flaps inwards. These two edges where the knees are. Just fold them inwards. It makes the leg a little thinner, but at the same time it also gives a front to the legs. So see, I just folded in that point, that knee point. You just fold it inwards. It's like folding in at a slant. See? It gives that leg a front part, a front piece. See? So see, now it looks, see? Now it looks like that. And you've got the feet like that. Now I put some crimps. I got to make the tail thinner and put some pleat folds to make the tail bend backwards. So see, then it can lean on the tail. Otherwise, like I said, it will just fall forward. See? Let me just neaten it up just a little bit, just to make it look, the legs look better from the front. See, again, you can tidy up as you go along. Okay, Okay, so see, this is how it looks from the back. And this is how it looks from the front. Now I'm going to I'm putting it on its back side now. I'm going to make the tail, just make the tail thinner on the underside, but just not a lot thinner. See, I just again fold it inward, see? This is what I just did, see? This flap was out like this, and I folded it in. See, just like that. This was out, and then I folded it in. Now I'm going to do the same thing to this edge here. Do the same thing. See? So that they're parallel. And you leave space at the end. See, when I fold those two edges in, see, I leave this much of the tail flat here because I'm going to cut out, feather parts are going to come out from that. See, again, that's something I invented. See? So it looks like that. See, it was originally like this, and then I folded it in so that it looks like that. See? I think that's coming along pretty nicely. Now, see, it looks like this from the back. Now I'm going to fold in pleat folds, just two pleat folds. One near the base of the tail. See, it's just, see, it's like you first fold, just fold it down. You know, make a horizontal crease. See, I made that crease there like that, and then you just fold it in to make a thin pleat fold. The idea of the pleat folds is so that you can turn the tail into a curved tail. See, and that way it's standing on its tail as well as on its two legs. So there, see? See, it was down like that. See? See, it was like that, and I push it like that. See, there's one pleat. So I just do the same thing, just another one, just two. You only need, I find you only need two in this case. So see, again, you can fold this down. See, just fold it down like that, and then fold it back up. And it's just, you know, it's like the pleats are narrow. You want to keep that good length of the tail. See? Now it looks like that. See, there's one pleat fold, and another pleat fold. See? Looks like this from the front. See? Pleat fold, looks like this from the back. Pleat fold, just two pleat folds there. See? Now I'll fold it back in half, just like that, and now I can push and pull to make the tail curve. See? See already how it's starting to curve? See? It's like both pushing and pulling at the same time to get this point to come out. See? And there you are. See? See how nice? See? I like pleat folds because you can bend the tail, bend the neck by adding a couple of pleat folds. See, now it has a nice curve. Has a nice curve like that. See? See that? Now, I will take the scissors and I will cut just the surface paper through this. I'll just cut just the surface paper and a diagonal here and another diagonal on the sides end of the tail so that I could push those flaps out and those will become a feathered tail. So, I do it at a diagonal. So see here, right there, see? See the diagonal? With the scissors. I do the same thing onto the other side. There, see? So you can see the flaps. You see when I cut at a diagonal, and it makes the flaps come out almost like kind of like an arrowhead of sorts, like a spearhead. See? I push the two flaps down, and then you see the white of the paper. Which if this was origami paper, you would see the white paper in that case too. See? See, put it back again. See how nice it looks? And that's, you're getting, see, then I just cut out the little crevices. Again, I like cutting a feather effect. It just automatically tells you that this creature has feathers, you know, by just cutting out tiny thin corners out. See? Now see how it looks there. See? Put it there. See? That's how it looks from the back. And you see the white, and you should be able to see that feathery effect. See? See right there like that. See? And this is how it looks from the front. I think that's coming along very nicely. See? There you are. See? It's got a nice, see? Now you take this next, this flap comes down. It comes down. This is where you have to see how the two pieces fit together. So first I just fold it down like that, and I fold it together like this. And you take, see, you're taking now back to the front, the top half of the harpy, and you just line it up, the first C. The idea is to make them fit together. See, both of the top and the bottom origami diamond are made on the same size sheet of paper. So however big you want to make this, just make sure that the top half sheet of paper square is the same size as the bottom half square. I'll type in the type description on the video just what the dimensions of those two square sheets are. But see, I'm just first trying it out here. See, putting it together like that. See. Again, I adjust as I go along. See, that's already. See the difference. See? And you get, with it being two different sheets of paper, you get two different colors. See, that's what I really like about gluing parts together, is that you get different color combination. You can keep playing with that. See? Okay. I think this needs to be just slightly shorter. See, again, I try it again. I'm also going to make a small, but anyway, see, I'm first just fitting it together. See, again, see, I'm putting the two together just like that, and you see immediately what happens. You see how good that's looking? I think that's looking great. See that? See that? It pays to practice with white bond paper before you make an origami video. Okay. I'm going to take, see now, I'm going to take the scissors, see, right there, and you hold it to you again, there, see, I'm just putting a little cut right there, just a small one, just a short one, okay, so I can bend this, I put two slants, see, I've taken this part, see, and I'm bending that in like that, bending like that, like that. It just helps that top part to fit better. See? See, so now it looks like this, see? It looks like this from the front, and it looks like this from the back. So you see, make that, see, there's a slit there, I cut there, and I fold those inwards. That's going to be, it just makes it fit better together. Let's try it again. See? So you make it, yeah, see? Yeah, that definitely, that's coming along. That's coming along. I think we've just about got it right. Right, so you have to see it. See, once I glue that together, you see, that's going to make a difference. Okay, so that, yeah, that looks good. I think that looks just fine. I think that's just right. So see how it's looking? That's how it looks from the side. That's how it looks from the front. That's how it looks from the other side. That's how it looks from the back. So now it's time to add some more glue. See, it's coming along. It's coming along. It's coming along. See, now I have to, let's see. But where best to put the glue. Let's see, let me just put it along here. Once again, maybe I'll take this cap off and just use the Q-tip swab for the moment. Sometimes it's easier with a Q-tip swab. See, I'm putting the glue, see? Use the Q-tip swabs. And just put, see? The Q-tip swabs help you to not make a mess. See? I'm just putting the glue along the edges. Yeah, this one's coming out nicely. I want to see this on YouTube. See, and then I have to hold it together. Let me put a little more on there. You don't want to put on too much, but just, take a little of the excess off. See, I'm just putting it. See, I can show you. See, I'm putting the glue on the edges, just along the edges here, the back edges. Yeah, see, like that, like that. Okay, I think that's good. See, I'm trying to not make any mess. I try to be as neat as I can. Okay, see, yeah, I gotta keep it on camera. Okay, so see, I put glue along here and along here, see, here and here. Okay, let me put this cap back on so I don't make a mess. Good. Now I take this and I neatly line it up. I have to pinch down and hold it probably for about a minute or so. Just hold it in there, see, and I pinch. See, I'm putting it together and I'm pinching. I'm putting together, I'm pinching the paper and the piece together. You just have to just hold it that way for about a minute so that it gets tacky. See? Doesn't take long, about a minute or so. See, I'm pressing the pieces together, pinching it, see? Just like that. See how it's, I just hold it there for about a minute, you know. I feel that's really coming along, see? See, you only have 2 parts to watch this time instead of 9. It's doing the same thing, but in 2 parts, not 9 parts. There, see, it's already getting there. Just hold it, just to let it firm up. It'll continue to dry, but just to get it to stick. See? Just holding it. So I'm going to move my fingers down to the lower part and just press firmly. Just some more seconds. See, and I got my fingers under the paper breast now while I'm holding it. See. So let me pinch down here in the lower part. Okay, it's almost there. I just like to give it a chance to really adhere, and it will continue to dry, of course. It's just getting it tacky at first. There we go. See? There you are. See that? See that? See? See that? And I did all of this without looking at Danugian's book that shows how to make an origami Medusa. I didn't look at those steps while I'm doing this. I don't have the book off screen, you know. I have 2 other origami harpies off screen, but I don't have the book off screen. I was not looking at the book. Well, the origamis part 1 and 2. The origami parts 1 to 9. I was looking at Danugian's book on the side. I don't have the book with me this time. I practiced the folds of white bond typing paper before attempting to make this second how to make origami harpy video. And I know I've done a really better job. And this is a 2-parter, not a 9-parter. So I hope you appreciate that and show it by giving it a lot of thumbs up. But see, I haven't put on the hair yet, and it looks great. It looks great. I'm still pinching a little more. See? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. As far as I'm concerned, that looks great, and I haven't put the hair piece on yet. See? So now I'm going to put on the hair piece. Now this hair piece I made. Before starting the camcorder, because it's just easier for me to make these paper hair pieces. It's taking a rectangular. You're taking a thin sheet of paper, small, paper rectangle, and then like folding it in half. And see, so it's like folding it in half, and you have the piece of the you fold in the inner back corner. And anyway, you can look it up in Danugian's book, but it's just to say that I take a piece of folded paper that I fold in half, and I cut it to the size to fit the head. It's like making a hair piece, so it's a creative kind of touch. With the Medusas, it was making thin strips for snake hair. Here it's taking like I said, a thin rectangular sheet of yellow paper that is like this size, and you fold it. It's folded at the top, so the 2 sides come down. See, these are the 2 sides. This side and this side, and you have this back piece, and that back piece is folded inwards, and then I just, like I said, essentially I cut it to make it look like hair and fit the piece. But it's just easier for me to do that and to try to do that too in the video. It saves time. So anyway, so here's the finished piece. And this one has going to have longer feather hair than the other ones. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to glue it onto the head there. I want to glue it onto this other. So that's the next thing I'm doing. This is the last gluing I'm doing. And I'm going to finish with the gluing. Okay. And now the tail end of this. So now I take my glued Q-tip and I'm just putting, so I gotta be careful, don't make a mess now. I'm just putting, it's just putting a thin dab of glue along just the edges of the top edge of the head and a little bit on the sides. Just like that. Maybe, yeah, you got this little bit of drop of glue fell on her neck. I just take the paper here and just glue it. It's good to use permanent ink on these so the ink will not run. I say use permanent ink markers with these kind of things rather than water-based markers. That way the marks you make will not run If they get a little wet, they will not, the ink will not run because it's permanent ink, you know. So I say it's better to use permanent ink on this kind of stuff. You know, permanent ink markers rather than water-based markers. Just because, you know, they're permanent. Okay, so see, I'm just holding, see, I gotta hold this on here like I did. I'm just holding the hair piece on. I have to hold, so I gotta hold that for about a minute. It's just holding it in place. I did the same thing with the other pieces. See, just like that. See, I'm just holding it. I'm holding it there, so I just have to, I'm holding it for about a minute. I pinch it and just hold it. So, like I said, I think this one has I think it's come on. I think it's a great demonstration one, and I look forward to it being on YouTube. But I know it's coming out great. So, yeah, see, I'm just holding it now. I'm just holding it in place, giving it a chance for it to adhere before I do anything else. This is the last piece. This is the glass glue-on part. See, it's yellow. See? I'm just waiting a bit. See, pinch it a little. Just want to make sure. Fold that down a bit. Okay, I think it's almost there. I just wanted to make sure the eyes and the expression shows. Pinch that, I pinch this. Got it. Okay, that's looking good. So it's like a model kit. Okay, I think I almost got it. See, I'm pinching it. This is the first time drawing on with this long hair. Again, you can always take it and shorten it. You know, maybe I'll do just that. I'll shorten it a little bit. I think it's maybe a little too much. I don't know. Maybe it's you know, it just yeah. Maybe I'll just shorten it just a bit. Just a bit. I can always change my mind. I'm just giving her a trim because I think her locks are a little too long. Yeah, I think that looks better. I might make them still shorter later on, but I want it to have a longer effect than the other ones still. Okay. I may add a little more glue to this later on. But that's, again, that's the effect there. There, see? I think that's, let me see how it looks like towards me. Okay, I think that's, again, I think that's good. I think that's good. You might find that amusing. It's just trying different things, you know. She's got longer feathered hair than the other ones. I think it's pretty nice though. See, there it goes from side view. See. Let me make the breasts come out a little more. And just make them point out just a little more. So I'm sticking my fingers in them. It's just left us put on the marker details, and then this is done. So push them out a little more. Make them point out a little more. You can make the wings back some more. Bend the wings back a little more. See again, looks like that from that angle. Turn around. Looks like that on the other side. Let me put it like this. See, looks like that facing you. Turn around. Looks like that, you know, with the back towards you. See? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And she has a smaller nose than the other ones. The other ones have larger beak nose. She has a smaller, you know, smaller pointy nose. It still sticks out, but it's a smaller pointy nose rather than a hook nose, rather than a hook beak nose. The nose is like a bird's beak point hooking down. It is kind of like a witch's nose. The wicked witch's nose does that too. But I decided to give her a smaller nose. So I would say she has a prettier face. You know, she has a nicer looking face rather than the more grotesque face of the other harpies. You know. Okay. Yeah. See again, her eyes look down, and her eyes look down. You see, or looking downwards rather than looking straight forward. Her eyes have a downward glance, and she has a nice smile. Okay. All right. So this is the last thing to do is to put on some marker details. I'm going to draw some green feathers on the back. Just some quick overlapping green feathers. See, I've done this many times before. It's just some quick overlapping feathers. But all the folding, that's all the folding done. And I really feel I did a better job of demonstrating this the second time around. So I'm just drawing some green overlapping outlines, overlapping feathers onto the yellow here. Permanent ink green marker. Just putting on green feathers. Don't want to be sloppy here. I want to do this neatly. It's just putting on these like to decorate my figures with markers. Okay. Okay. Let me just check the counter on my camcorder. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just checking the time on my camcorder. Right back. It's coming along very nicely. Let me just check on the details. See, almost there. It's just the decorating. I've done all the folding steps, and it's all glued together. I just like to add a little. I like drawing on my origami because I love to draw. Period. You look at my animated videos, the winged sandals, the Colosseum. Latest upload I did, the Blizzard. I mean, that was made in 1994, but I uploaded it to YouTube just a week ago. The harpies are not in that one. They're in the winged sandals, the Colosseum, the Black Widow, the Magic Arrows, Balder's Egg, all of which you can find on my channel page. John Hayashi 1 channel page on YouTube, and you can find them elsewhere on YouTube. These are origami versions of the harpies. Okay, now see, that makes a difference. Turn it around. See, now you see the, see, that should show up on the video there. See the overlapping feathers? See the green overlapping feathers on the yellow. That should show up on the video. Draw some more. These are finishing touches. Okay. See, I consider this one to be a complex one, but I'm doing a better job of demonstrating it than the last time. Like I said, this time it's a 2-parter and not a 9-parter, because YouTube now allows that. And so I'm very glad that YouTube made that change, because it really makes it easier to make these kind of videos. It really makes it easier to make these videos with that change. So I'm just drawing the scales on the overlapping scales on the bird legs like you have on birds. It's just little details. And I'll cut to close-up at the end of the video so that you can see the figure along with 2 others. You see 3 of them. Oh, let's see. Yeah, that's it. So it's just... That's it. So just little details like this help to... for me, help to make it come alive. Of course, my animation is more alive because you see the figures moving around. The thousands of drawings. So you can see those hand-drawn animated videos from the Blizzard to Balder's Egg on my channel page on YouTube. You can also go to the top of the video page here with this video and just, you'll see, you can just click the mouse on all videos, or just click your mouse on my username, John Hayashi 1, and it'll take you to my channel page where my 6 hand-drawn animated videos with me doing the voices and thousands of hand-drawn animation drawings are up there with narration, sound effects, hand-drawn animated characters that these origami creatures are a version of. Okay, I think that's just about it. It's just the details, and then I'm done. See, I'm just drawing it on. All folding is done. Just drawing the scales onto the legs. Yep, I think this is the nicest. This should be a very good demonstration video on YouTube. Let me just, that's it. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I could still touch it up some more, but I think that's essentially it. Yeah. Let me just... That's it. Okay, no, that's it. That's it. So let's stand it up again. See, there it is from one side. Let's turn around. It's now facing you, the viewer. See? Looks like that. I'll turn the face towards you. See? And I'll cut to close-up at the end. But see? It looks like that. See? Like that from there. See? There it is from the back. There it is from the sides. There it is. Let's see, I put this in the center here, and here we'll put, see, maybe put this origami harpy here. This one is the last one that I made in demonstrating. This one appears in the 9-part video. This is the new one. This is from the 9-part video of how to make origami harpy. This is the new one, well, just now. And here's another earlier one. Let me just make sure it stands up. There. See? So you see the 3 of them together. See, like that. See? See? Oops. No. Legs gave way a bit. Let's fold that in. See, I'll adjust them in the shot when I go back to the back of the camcorder. But see, I have the 3 of them here. See? Try to center them as well as I can. And I'll cut to close-ups of them for the end of this video. But there you are. There you are. See, so here's the brand new one. Here's the brand new one. Here's the one from How to Make Origami Harpy, parts 1 to 9. And this is another one here. So you see the difference. You have a green here, red here, blue here, red feathered hair, red feathered hair, yellow feathered hair. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of this video. And I hope you appreciate it. This is a 2-parter. And you give them a lot of thumbs up. And watch my hand-drawn animated videos. The Blizzard, the Wing Sandals, the Coliseum, the Black Widow, the Magic Arrow, and Balder'segg. Those last 5 of those 6 I listed do have the harpies in them, among many other characters. So that's it, and goodbye for now.